The Fertile Crescent, Section 2, a look at Babylonia and Assyria. Notice, people, on the right map, you see where Babylon is located? Do you see that it's south of Assyria? It's actually located on the Euphrates River, and Assyria is north of Babylon, located on the Tigris. So you have to understand that these two city-states were not really near each other, and that's interesting to remember. Also, the picture on the left is a good picture of what the city-state might have looked like at the time in the area. Two empires of Mesopotamia. Let's look at Babylonia first. The Babylonian king was Hammurabi, who united the cities of Sumer with Babylon. It was the center of trade, where caravans of travelers brought their goods to the bazaars, or markets, to trade. The empire lasted until 1600 BC. I think the most important thing here to remember about Babylonia was the fact that this was the place where most of trade and products were bought and sold. Also, it was considered a very wealthy city-state for that reason. Many new products and ideas were exchanged there. Now, in contrast, we're going to take a look at Assyria. Now, as I said before, Assyria lay north of Babylon on the Tigris River. But because it was open, it laid on open land without natural borders like mountains or deserts. It was easy for people to come in and invade Assyria. So the Assyrians became skillful at war. It became a center also for learning, and needless to say, amongst many other high-level war weaponry, Assyria also invented the battering ram, which really assisted them in defending themselves. But finally, the empire fell to the Chaldeans in 612 BC. Babylonia rises again. Well, after Hammurabi was defeated, along came another king whose name was Nebuchadnezzar II. He rebuilt the city of Babylon, which is the capital of Babylonia, into an empire. Notice, people, empire being a term is an area of many territories and people that are controlled by one government. It was later destroyed by the Assyrians. Please notice the picture to the right of the Hanging Gardens, which was a huge palace that Nebuchadnezzar built in the center of Babylonia. Notice the tree-lined terraces and the beautiful design of this palace. The city was surrounded by giant walls with a gigantic palace in the center, as you can see. Caravans, or groups of travelers who would come with their camels, who would put their trading goods on these camels and travel in and out of the cities. They would come and go selling their goods. These groups of traders and travelers were called caravans. That's another term to remember. New Babylonia became a center for learning and science. They had many inventions, such as charted the paths to the stars, measured the length of a year, and raised wild bees for honey. Now, everyone, most importantly, to remember from this learning video are the differences between Babylonia and Assyria. All right, we're looking at these two empires up close. What is Babylonia known for? Well, you have to remember this was the center for trade. They had huge bazaars or marketplaces where caravans, which were those traveling traders, would come to sell their products. Something like New York City in the ancient world. Now, what is Assyria known for? Well, because of Assyria's geography, the fact that it was located on a flat plain near the Tigris River, it was open for invasion by many, many people. So, of course, the Assyrians became skillful warriors to protect against these invaders. Also, Assyria was known for learning as well. It had one of the largest libraries in the ancient world.